Welcome to the adventures of young King Paolini of the Iron Throne. I know yesterday I left it off saying that I would give a little bit more time ticking before we really dived into things, so get through a bit more of his education. Unfortunately, we have been given a kind of golden opportunity here in the Mountain of Vale, and the Trident splitting up along with some of their vassals as well. The other annoying thing is Kingswood, a vassal which obviously should quite rightfully be ours, was instead grabbed up by the Mountain and the Vale, so I want to take that one back. And we might not get another opportunity to do so. So I figured now was basically a good time to start, you know, as much as anywhere else. Anyway, we also picked up Poor Fighter and Conscientious along the way. Here's another weird thing that happened while I was letting some time tick. The Kingdom of Old Town formed, except as the Kingdom of New Gis. So we've got something really fucking strange that's happened there. I don't know why they're the Kingdom of the New... Wait. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hello. Turns out we've inherited a load of land in New Gis, unsurprisingly. How the fuck has that even happened? Okay, I'm not complaining. Free land is free land at the end of the day, but that was not really what I expected there. Well, thank you. Apparently their capital is in Old Town. Give it a generation or two with the exclave laws, same way they lost, obviously, Dragonstone, everything else. We will almost certainly lose that, and Old Town will most likely go back to being a duchy-level title, but, I mean, it's just a weird little thing that happened there. Anyway, someone else also pointed out in the comment section yesterday that the next successor, what is wrong with you? The next successor to the Mountain of Vale was going to be a Martin. Unfortunately, it didn't work out that way. I don't know exactly what happened here, as I assume they have primogeniture. Agnatic seniority? Okay. Well, never mind then. Eventually, a Martin may end up taking the throne, but of course, Sonora the Bookworm of House Aaron had two Martin children, one of which is beyond the wall, the other of which is landed in Old Stones instead. So I guess that's why they didn't get any, they didn't get the title of the Mountain of Vale instead. Let's just see what we can do. That's basically why I wanted to start here, was to see what damage we can inflict on, especially the Vale, while they're all divided like this. Oh, for fuck's sake, what happened? Wait, I did set this up in advance so that... Oh, right, yes, here. I did set this up in advance so that we could go to war immediately, but then I rehired the same guy that I fired, trying to fill up our council. Right, like, get rid of that dude, and that should be enough to then allow us to declare war to take back Kingswood. Are we good? There we are. One troublesome little septon there. So, take back, what do you think? Cracklaw Point or Kingswood first? As far as I recall, it doesn't matter. Either way, we get the opportunity to vassalize him. Given how core Kingswood is to our domain, I think we should probably take that one first. What do you think? Let's go for that one. Is there anything else we could press Kingswood for? Another Baratheon by the looks of it. Who are you? House Dondarrion. That would be interesting. Deals with more freaking Baratheons at the end of the day. I'm going to go for that one just in the hopes that we do get the opportunity to vassalize him and take the whole thing back. I would love to take Harrenhal as well. That would be incredible. What opportunities do we have here? Declare war. Does your claim on Harrenhal? Oh, wow. But they're not up for it. Why? Opponent is too strong for us to take on. What are you talking about? Ah, yes, I can understand why you'd suggest that in hindsight. Yeah, no, you're bang on there. Or was it because we're already at war? Is that why they're sad about it? Hang on, let me just double check. Pragmatist, we're already busy fighting another war. Okay, that's what's actually causing it. Right, I was going to say, something's seriously gone wrong there if they think they're too powerful. I guess we go for the Kingswood capital. Bear in mind we tried fighting them last time, and the Vale came back together. That was the whole thing where we were trying to take the Trident. So, this time, our buddy Baratheon is currently under control. If we lop her head off, it's a free Baratheon kill. Have her beheaded. Boom. It's a free Baratheon kill. To be honest, the only reason I didn't do that last time is because I thought that it gave you tyranny. As it probably should. You know, you go to war with one of your rightful vassals, you end up killing their family members just cuz. Good work, Your Grace. Send them back to my dungeon. There we go. A few more family members there. Oh, cool. Trained fighter as well. Very nice. At the age of 9, that gives us a pretty decent chance to get right up there into the somewhat more powerful levels of fighting. How are we doing, by the way? 2 diplomacy, 14 martial, 3 stewardship, 9 intrigue is quite impressive as well, isn't it? We got brooding, willful. Oh, right, now bloodline gives +2. Right, that explains a lot. And then we're getting a load of book artifacts. All the book artifacts in the Game of Thrones mod give +1 learning, as far as I know. So that's kind of to be expected, unless they got other specialized effects, like obviously the Valyrian ones giving dragon taming, etc., etc. Where did your troops just piss off to? Not matters too much. Right, I'm hoping the Reach will come in and... oh, there they are. Right, sorry, my bad. They must have teleported. Anyway, we're going to crush those, or not. Thank you, Stormlands. Very cool. We currently have no battle war score. Is that because our... Is that because the Stormlands got it all? And they're not actually part of our war, for whatever reason. Anyway, I guess they're fighting their own thing. Oh, cool. You've been reading a lot lately, and you've taken up the protagonist of many stories as your hero. What makes him so wonderful? They're a great leader, they're a great conqueror, they're a great thinker, they're a great lover. We never had this last time, did we? Great Conqueror for +2 martial takes up to 18 martial at the age of 10. 18 martial at the age of 10. Also, for those of you upset about me not becoming a Dragon Rider again, may I point you at every other fucking Game of Thrones series I've ever done, because those all have, to some degree, Dragon Riding. Alternatively, play the mod for yourself, because every single series ends up being Dragon Riding. I think there are more people, just bear in mind for the respect of the other people, there are way more people bored of Dragon Riders than there are want to see more Dragon Riders. So if you're upset about that, unfortunately, I'm not going to be doing that this series at all, and I'm sticking to it this time. I'm not going to imprison my aunt for getting married. That seems like it pretty much goes against the dynasty somewhat, huh? And, oh, right, because we're trying to forge our bloodline. Paragon of Virtue, Prosperity, Knowledge, He'll remember Fear. I'm going to go for that one, but I might not pursue it too far. I might, hopefully, we'll get the War Bloodline from winning the Foreign Wars instead. That'd be a lot better for us. The pure War Bloodline is actually pretty good from what I recall. Goodbye, Boris of Kingswood. There we are. Did we just straight up vassalized him? Yeah, that's basically exactly what I was hoping for right there. What other caster spells do we have available? We could try and take the Trident again. The only issue with that is that if we don't succeed, we're basically back to square one, same as we were last time. Let's go ahead and put a new Justicia on the council who aren't, hopefully, Glory Hounds. Otherwise, they won't let us go to war with anybody, because, of course, we're the most powerful ruler in Westeros. Look, Commander of the Kingsguard or Durrance. We'll put Durrance back on. And then Priest Joffrey. I actually found a much better Master of Arms, who seems to have disappeared. He was a guy who had formidable fighter, but he seems to have fucked off since then. We've got Joffrey, though. Let's go ahead and replace him with him, just because I want the... Actually, Train Children, how does that work in hindsight? Oh, it's the same either way. Or maybe I should have unpaused it and let it recalculate. Well, I guess this guy can still train us, and then when we get it back up to level 4, or when we get it to level 3 and we want level 4, then we can obviously change over. But we worked out with our previous character, don't forget, that if it procs, it will still level up a level 3 to a level 4 character regardless of it. It just might also help them educate us. As long as our Guardian has the skilled fighter, he doesn't. I've been betrayed. Although, again, we're not... Let's wait until we get up to level 3 before we start firing people, sacking people, whatever else. Should we go for the Veil? We go for the Veil. Alternatively, we could go for Dawn, because we have all the royal claims now, don't forget. All we've got to do is win over the council, which we've got in position. 33,000. What have we got? 60,000. Bear in mind, the Reach is currently fighting Nugas, I assume that is. It's fighting this guy. Okay, that won't take very long. There we are. I want them to all come back under us. Then we'll declare war on Dawn. Otherwise, they don't get the opportunity to join the war against them. Royal claim on Dawn. This is what we're after. Do it. Surely they're on other obligations, and of course they will. Otherwise, I will destroy them. Some have, some haven't. Interesting. Do you remain neutral? Oh, you bitch. Martin Oakhart, remain neutral. What a shit. I'll deal with you later. Let's grab Dawn. Once we get Dawn and obviously the Reach, we've got the Stormlands, we've got the Westerlands, then we are going to be unstoppable, and we don't have to worry about enemies coming from all directions. We've got 60,000 men of our own, so it doesn't really matter if the Reach don't want to join us. Have they actually backed us now? Yeah, I think they've actually... There we are. Okay, good work. Whoa! Grandmaster Mark has been tutoring me. We gained 2 learning, and we gained just for free? That's insane. Why are we also a rebel leader? What the hell are you talking about? Oh, maybe if you go to war against an Empire-level title in Westeros, it makes you a rebel leader? It doesn't make any difference at all, I should point out, so it's not going to make... in fact, opposite trait opinion, I think, it has. No, it has nothing at all. Okay, so it really doesn't matter at all if we're a rebel leader or not. Right, let's send you guys in first, seeing as we are taking a boatload of attrition. The gods will show me the way to eternal glory. I must be remembered no matter how. Increasing your power as a king, or spreading the true faith across your realm and beyond. Are we particularly into the Faith of the Seven right now? Given that the only real executive things we've done as this tiny child is imprison the High Septum, release the High Septum, and then go to war on the High Septum, I don't think it's particularly relevant to be going for the gods will show me the way to... Sure, we'll go for that one. Increase your power as a king. Let's prevent the Iron Throne from ever splintering the way it has before. Cool, they got a lot of troops, wow. Is that their entire army? Send these guys down. Let's go back them up here. I'm sending 23,000, but I'm sending them down this way instead. I do want to fight that army, obviously, but not to the extent that we take that many losses. That would be pretty much just suicide with 15,000, especially with all this fucking attrition. Dawn is going to be just attrition central. Bear in mind, it's a desert full of mountains, so neither of those things are particularly conducive to human life. Should we go that way? I have a feeling we're only going to catch the 1,000 there, though, aren't they? Where are they going? 30th of 8th moon, 22nd of 8th moon. Oh, no, we are going to catch them. Nice. There we are. That's exactly what we were after right there. Nice pincer maneuver. Absolutely no war score. Yep, that's exactly... What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, God, because he counters a battle against those guys instead. The Stoneway Army. Fuck off. Because they were called in as an ally, I guess, rather than the primary participant. That's so garbage. Never mind. All right. So Gallo and a Sunspear. No, you sound like a political enemy right now. Catch Dragon Valerian and failed. Oh, I was going to go for their capital and start sieging that one down. Let him rot. We will try and hunt down some more Dornish armies, though, until then. I at least want some... There we are. A little bit of war score to start things off. Oh, they've got 20,000 men. Go through Planky Town. Oh, damn, this could be bad. We're going to be taking a pretty significant river crossing. Okay, swap him out. That's the guy I hired. Jackie O'Drockid. That's him. Formidable fighter, 26 Marshal. This was the dude. Why is he not on my... I wonder if the council, the regency, forced him to resign. They can do that. Maybe that's it. Oh, God, this is going to be a risky battle, I won't lie to you. Okay, we got very lucky there. This dude on the center held it down. This guy really fucking held it down. If we didn't have this guy, that would have been a completely different battle. 57. Okay. Man. Okay. Of all the hires I've ever had, that was nuts. I genuinely thought we'd just fuck that up then. Okay, good work. 75%. Now we sit in Sunspear and just burn it down. Have we got close to sieging anything else down? Absolutely not. Okay, just as I thought then. Dawn is basically ours. Man, this sucks. Because I don't really want this bloodline, to be honest with you. So I want to go for this one, but it's 25% chance of becoming content. We didn't get it, luckily enough. We did get it. It just hadn't updated yet. Fuck! That's really annoying, but I just didn't want that bloodline. I hate the fact that the game kind of behooves the bloodline onto you. I suppose, in the first step, am I wrong in that? In the first step, can you say no? Or I fudge my bloodline through other means? I don't remember in hindsight. Never mind. Content's not exactly terrible, is it? Intrigue -1. Ooh, terrible. We will try and swap it out for ambitious eventually, but as it stands, it's not doing really anything by itself. Ah, thank you. And the Stormlands, I think, just also joined our... Yeah, they just agreed to join our war as well. Better late than never, I guess. Now that we've got it in the bag, I appreciate you guys joining us there. Oh shit, we're 12 already, huh? Okay. I love the fact that we've also got Content as the king of everything. That's a fair position to have, isn't it? So either a marshal or a stewardship education, we've got super points in. Obviously, we're going to go for marshal, given that we've got 20 fucking marshal. God damn. In a bloodline and trained fighter are pushing it up. We'd only be at 15. Even then, that's absolutely fucking nuts. Sir Jeremy Strong. Why are you there? Thank you. Obviously, we're going to spend the maximum to make his education the best it possibly can be. Good lord, this took a long, long time, but I think we're finally at the stage now. Thank you, great. Thanks for letting me know. Finally at the stage now where the capital's about to fall, and that will hopefully be the end of the war in Dawn. We have to pick a new Kingsguard. Poop Below, I'm going to go for you because you have an incredible name. Perfect. It's probably just a shit... It actually wasn't a bad candidate, I guess. You know, in hindsight, he's actually a pretty good candidate. Nice work, Poop Below. There we are. Thank you for Dawn. Lady Paramount of Dawn. Good news. And then everything comes back together. Boom. Obviously, there's a couple of ones that are still a little bit fucked up there. But look at that. There we go. I still want a Martin on each throne. Bear in mind, that is still the Ultimate Series goal here. Why can we not put Master of Arms? Why is that guy not valid for being our Master at Arms, then? That's all I want to know. Because he was insane. If we go, this is where I found him. There he is. Oh, shit, he was right there. My bad. Search Court. Why are you not viable? I've absolutely no idea. Grant council position. Maybe we could do it via this. There's nothing there. Huh. Very strange. Okay. He is nobility, isn't it? He is nobility. I don't think that will really affect things too much. Wants to be appointed in honorary office. I would genuinely wish I could. Ah, nice. Willful became authoritative. Okay, not incredible. Could have been ambitious or brave, which I think I would have preferred. Authoritative, obviously, the third best, but it's still incredible by itself there. Martial +1, diplomacy +1, fear +10, 100% dragon taming chance. Oh, it's a shame it's not a additional dragon slaying chance. Especially because this fucking thing is still here. The dragon that killed our father is still here, causing trouble. We're gonna stop it. The new child king saves his people from the tyrannical dragon that ate his father. That's a hell of a story. Ooh, this is a hard one. 60% chance of gregarious, or 2 traits. I mean, paranoid is obviously good. Proud doesn't matter. Gregarious is good. Trusting and shit. Yes. Okay. Good. That's fine. Still, the only bad trait, but even then, really does nothing, is content. So I'm pretty happy with this regardless. And how are we doing with our bloodline? Oh my god, because we've got content, we now can't pick the... Okay, that is bad then. Shit. Ricky Martin. No. I love living La Vida Loca. That's such a shame. Is he alright? Oh, he's wounded. It's okay. Oh, shit. He can sing another day. Fucking hell. We can also have a coronation ceremony. Is there any benefit to having it as a child rather than an adult? I guess not. Only the High Septon. We might as well do it as soon as possible. Have the feast, etc. Today's only King Paolini of the Iron Throne. Oh, I wonder if they fired him. I never considered that. No, he's still a candidate. Hang on. He's a candidate now. I wonder if they did fire him and the modifier disappeared. Shit, why does he hate me so much? Fired from the council, right? That's why. Okay, so the Regency voted to fire him because he is a foreign man in our court, basically. That's a bit of a shame. All right, never mind. If we got a free, and we've also got High Admiral. We'll give that to Durrance instead. Keep him happy. Today's still in King Paolini of the Iron Throne. I should be honoured. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, he's fine for it. Okay, cool. Yeah, doesn't want anything for it. Doesn't want us to go to war. Did cost us 1,000 gold, though. Jesus. Oh, that's cool. Look at that. House Martin is now considered traditional great house of the region. That gives them bloodline, right? Stormlander Martin bloodline. There we go. That's cool. So we get Kingdom of the Martinlands, Kingdom of the Stormlands. The longer we rule, the harder it's going to be for them to uproot us. I mean, just look at the Baratheons, for example. Ah, cool. Became friends with Aemon the Open-Handed of Casterly Rock. That's a pretty good alliance to have. Oh, geez, that looks a bit strange. High Septon took some time today to take me aside and give me a long talk about my new responsibilities after he crowns me. Choice of 100 Prestige, 2 Learning, or Diligent. Obviously, we'll take Diligent. My god, this character is so good. And we're now coronated. Crowned and anointed for 150 Prestige, 150 Piety, and an extravagant culmination giving Vassal Opinion plus 10. My god, it's going to take a lot to beat this character. I thought our last character was fairly unbeatable, but this guy is just on a whole new level. I've just got to hope that his final traits don't end up coming out crap. Rowdy could still fuck us here by becoming dull. Ricky Martin died. He got eaten by a dragon. Oh, for fuck's sake, how many of our family members... Can we see its kill list? We can. It's killed 1, 2... Oh, it's only killed 2 of our family members, to be fair. It's wiped out a lot of people. This is a pretty lethal dragon. Okay, so we can marry. Now, this is really going to be the be-all, end-all. The question is, do we want to carry on marrying her? Bearing in mind, we were only going to marry her for the strong claim on Dawn. If we do that, it would allow us to much easier could we put a Martin on the Throne of Dawn. But obviously, she isn't the greatest character in the world. Hell, it being a potential negative, she hasn't really got any good traits. We don't have genius or strong or attractive or anything like that potentially being passed down. Plus, what bloodline she got? Namirius Martell, which we won't have access to. That's a really difficult one. I'm not sure whether to break the betrothal now or not. We've already got Dawn, and that was the whole point. Bear in mind, we could just eventually incite Dawn to revoke the title, dish it to someone else. I mean, House Tidmarsh. How is that real? House Tidmarsh aren't exactly the known sort of great House of Dawn, are they? You know what? I think I'm going to break that, and we'll see if we can find someone better. Sorry. Betrophal's gone. How do I... Excuse me. I want to break betrothal. Excuse me. Break betrothal. There we are. Okay. And I think she was the same dynasty as the ruling members of Dawn as well, so that might have pissed them off. Anyway, let's see if we can find someone better here. So she's not got any massive claims. She's not from any big house or anything like that, but she does have genius. Which, we haven't had any good congenital traits in the dynasty for a long-ass time. So I'm thinking... So, minus 153 prestige. We've got 4,900. Yeah, I think we're good. I'm going to just do it for the... plus, she's around our character's age as well. I'm just going to do it for the traits at this point. Oh, shit. She literally just turned 14. Well, there we go. Perfect. Problem solved. Host a wedding feast? Can we do that? There we are. Okay, let's host a wedding feast then. Vassal Opinion plus 10 on top of the coronation that we've already had. Keeps everybody happy. Not gonna bring you... get out of here. What do you think they're doing? Raiding the capital. Piss off. That's so annoying. What happened to my retinue, then? Where are they? Still in Dawn. Brilliant. Absolutely incredible play. Damn, look at that. Wait, is that another... Oh, holding a wedding is plus 10 and then expires, I guess, when it's over. And then that's replaced by held a lavish wedding that gives the Vassal Opinion, the Revoltress, the Prestige, and everybody else being very happy there. What do our vassals think of us right now, then? How are we looking? Oh, wow. Everybody really, really likes us. Unsurprisingly, House Baratheon and... the woman that we just subjugated, they're not too pleased about, but everyone else seems pretty happy. Is there anything I can do to shut her up? The Calibor army defeated me, subjugated, increased crown authority, lowered faith authority, wants control of Torrentine. I can give you Torrentine. Yeah, okay. Torrentine. Can't. Torrentine machine broken? Why can I not give a Torrentine? He's our vassal. Oh, because his capital's in the Stormlands. Well, sorry, I can't help you with that one then, Chief. Looks as if we lost Rowdy without actually gaining anything from it. Or was that the one that gave us Diligent? I've really no idea. I feel like there's something going a little bit strange with the Rich Childhood mod, but I might be wrong. Why don't we try and get Brave then? That's the reason why I wanted it, was for Brave. Why don't we try and get Brave via the usual Iron Stomach, which is insane. It's supposed to sound foreign. I'm hungry what food I can buy. 25% chance of Iron Stomach, 10% chance of Brave. And we got absolutely neither. Well, look, if we keep trying that every couple of years, we'll be good in no time. Face the dragon. At the age of 14, we have the... We've only got 40 personal combat. Oh, come on, train us more. What the fuck are you guys doing? Train. 30 per. Sorry. 37% chance yearly of that happening. And then this guy is also still our guardian. Hasn't trained us either. Fuck, come on. Can I, like, ask to train? Train me. Please, for the love of God, time's running out. Well, there he is. He's finally finished his education. Age of 16. We gain Brilliant Commander. We gain Skilled Fighter. There we are. Very nice. And that is it. So neither Rowdy nor Willful or Conscientious... Oh, sorry, not Conscientious Brooding became anything there. That's a bit annoying. Okay. Obviously can't forge a bloodline either because we are content. So I'll try and work on that one as soon as possible. Which one of these is good for ambition? Hunting isn't bad. Ambitious. Scholarship gives you ambitious, doesn't it? Because you can say something along the lines of, oh, I'm higher than all those who have come before me. I know that's obviously the Hermetic event thing, but there's the other one where you study the stars. Then you get ambitious from that? I'll be wrong. It's in my head, ambitious. How would you become ambitious? Get it during your education. Okay. You know, let's go hunting. Let's go hunting first and foremost. That might be a nice way to, obviously, we want to face the dragon. Oh, shit. Can I... You got 105 personal combat, to be fair. Can he avenge his father? Can we avenge his father? His dynasty members? And more importantly, the people of King's Landing. Can he save them from this dragon? The answer is, I'm going to give it a goddamn good go, and I might end up regretting that. Alright. Oh, thank you, autosave. Right on cue. I will slay the beast. We've been wounded. We're depressed. Oh, okay. Hang on. He went in a little early. You know, maybe a little bit too much. Got all this success growing up. Thought everything was too easy for him. Went to face the dragon. Could not defeat the dragon. But he was not defeated himself. He was just sad that he couldn't beat the dragon. You know what? That's a good sign. You might not think that's a good sign, but that is absolutely a good sign. Let's get a bit of hunting practice in then. Granted, it's a little bit different to hunt a deer than it is hunting a massive 60-foot fire-breathing lizard, but I'm sure we can find some similarities there. Sorry, Moscow, the Dothraki Lord Paramount of Nugis. Sure, I'll make you Master of the Horse. That seems appropriate, actually. You know, that actually genuinely seems like the best title I could have given out to him. Oh. Wow, okay. Kill the bear is nearly turned into a brawl. Just solve it already. Gain Wrath. Now, Wrath gives -1 intrigue, -1 diplomacy. Gives +10 fear, and gives us the martial. Give me the Wrath. Absolutely. We don't need to... Look, we're already respected. You don't necessarily need... And as his level up message said, war is a continuation of politics. You don't necessarily need diplomacy to be a great king. You just need to know when to apply a heavy hand. So right, so we've got... Is that more fucking Brathians? Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? They're like a weed. You can just never get rid of them. Matrimonially married to Radbrook. Okay, we've got a war on the Westerlands coming from the north with 21,000 men. Well, how big is our retinue right now? That's 11,000. Have we got slightly higher retinue size ever since being done? We don't. But with those guys plus our levy from King's Landing, it's still not enough. That's exactly what I was going to say. It still wouldn't be enough. Ah, cool. Prestige, piety, and knight, more importantly. And now we get to wear armor whenever we go into battle. Maybe that's why we lost against the dragon. Because we won a knight, we were only allowed to wear that tiny little bowl helmet. A lot of troops. That actually might be some of the highest troop count we've ever had in any CK2 series. 136,000 men. Let's take them, split them in half. How are we looking in terms of supply? 78,000. That'll do. That's more than enough. Legend Fades. Great. I don't care unless it's the one I have to get vengeance on. Right, where is he? Where is he at right now? He's making his way down through the neck. Okay, it won't be long until he's here. Is that a babby on the throne? It is. House Oakhart would inherit. Oh, God, we can't have House Oakhart having the Reach and the Mountain in the Vale. I think after we've done with this war, that might be time to push any weak claims that we've got. Oh, 300 gold, thank you. Might be time to push any weak claims that we've got. I'm up for that. Oh, God, that poor guy keeps getting fired all the time. It's no wonder we didn't get any fucking good fighting education going on. Right, they've screwed themselves here. Look at this. We've got our troops coming around this way. We've got troops coming around this way. Got them in the middle. Oh, this is incredible. That's just some fantastic commanding there from the enemy. Right, good shit. I don't know who Leah is, and I'm not going to spend any money on her. Thank you. You had to Gravesham. Oh, God, the attrition. I think we probably lost, like... How much have we lost genuinely, like, 100,000 men just from this? No. We had 164,000. So we've lost roughly, like, 60,000 men just from marching them in this direction. Was this overkill? Absolutely. But there's no such thing as overkill, really, when you're dealing with filthy little heretic rebels. Oh, little Wendell. What am I going to do with you now? Hang on. What am I going to do with you now, little Wendell? I'm going to throw you in the oubliette. I can't because you're immune to hostile liege actions. Brilliant. Okay. So here's the next plan. What if we... Who can we press a claim for on the... Wait, Man of the Veil. Oh, Trident. Bollocks. My bad. Ah, shit. Well, if we kill him, though... Can we kill him? Plot to kill? 68%. Let's try and kill John II, the Usurper of the Mountain and Vale. Sounds like you may be disliked if he's actively known as the Usurper. Does it sound foreign? I'm hungry. Gimme Brave. Gimme Iron Stomach. Or neither. Neither's, again, still absolutely fine. If we can kill him off, this tiny child, this 14-year-old boy... Oh, that only gives us 2 years, though, to find a weak claim somewhere. Bear in mind, we can just royal claim on the whole thing, but the whole point is we want a Martin on each throne, and we've only technically so far got Storm's End and the King's Landing. I should focus on revoking a tile, actually, over in the Westerland, see if we can do something there. What about the Baratheons? You guys wouldn't mind if I were to borrow a title. Oh, I can't incite them to revolt. Why? Opinion less than 0. Oh, we have to piss them off. Alright, well, let's start pissing them off. In the meantime, we'll plot against the Vale, and then whichever one comes first is the one we'll act on. Now... we slay. Valerion, Lightclaw, 5 prestige from our great hunt, and... slay the beast. Fuck. Wounded. Oh, come on. Okay, we will get it eventually. Just take it slow. I don't know whether or not it has just a straight up percent chance system out of several options, or whether or not being wounded can immediately upgrade to something like maimed, or whether or not wounded remains an option on that, or whether or not having wounded removes it as an option. Depends how they've implemented it, basically. But I'm not going to risk it. We're going to wait for wounded to heal first before we go back out there and fight that dragon again. Oh, shit. Suddenly a load of people want to kill off King John. Cruel? Rude? Craven? Something. Either way, he's not very nice. Maybe we just became more respected or something like that. Let's send you a gift, bribe you as well. Bear in mind, we've got an absurd amount of cash now. Bringing Dawn in, if nothing else. It's better to have them... Let me phrase it this way. Even though it's not putting a Martin on the throne, it's better to have them as part of our realm than to not have them as part of our realm, very evidently. Even though it makes it somewhat harder to put a Martin on the throne later on. I can't show that. Actually, no, I can. I think that's fine. No fees would be complete without them. Why not? Dawn is just bringing in a load more cash. So we're getting like 50... what is that? 86.13. Obviously, our retinue is reinforcing, where I consistently keep starving them to death. Orissa is pregnant. I have the perfect name for that babby when it's formed. A chance to prove my worth. 8 more tournaments. I'm up for that. Anything that would give us more personal combat is fine by me. Feasting commence, and I will... Wait, we're having multiple feasts? What the hell's going on here? Wait, is it because we're having a funeral? I believe we're also having the... I don't know, actually. Oh, well. God, these... The only issue is I want to have the feast, but I also kind of want to avoid it in some regard. Because we will end up pissing off a lot of our vassals if we're not careful. Yeah, large winter reserve is fine. We do become friends with some people, though. A lot of the time, though, I just end up pissing off more vassals than we do making friends with them. Ah, there we go. Pretty grotesque scar. As far as I'm concerned, it's a sign of victory. Anybody who tries to duel the dragon and walks away from it, you can't deny, must have done something right. Come on. Every time they do that, it's fucking us up. Should we go for it again? What do you think? Hang on. Yeah, so we don't have any health malices that would stop us fighting it. The Lord Tristan... Oh, don't really care. Lord Paramount Martin II dislikes us, though, if we don't tell him to stand down. Go on, then. Put me in again, Chief. Valerion Lightclaw will be slain one day. Begin a duel with Valerion. It's got 20 personal combat. Does that correlate to anything? I imagine it's their martial that counts for... Bear in mind that every year a dragon has a chance, has a 50% chance of getting a martial. And that basically determines its combat level, so to speak. Slay it. Oh, no. We're fine. We're getting the depressed trait again. He still isn't powerful, but again, was not injured. And that, to me, is the best possible outcome. Other than killing the fucking thing, honestly. But that will probably require a bit more combat practice. I should have already gone for war focus. See if we could train to become a better warrior or something like that. Man, I need to also lose content. I didn't realize how much it was going to screw us in regards to any sort of ambition, really. But I particularly wanted the become a better fighter ambition, which I think you can get as long as you aren't level 4. Perfect name for you, then. Oh, he's genius. Okay, I'm going to name you... I've got to remember how to spell it now. Melville? I think like that. As in, the man what wrote Moby Dick. I couldn't think of a more appropriate name for... Plus, Melville Martin is also incredible. But I couldn't think of a more appropriate name for this kid. Struggle. If we die against this dragon, you might succeed. And we'll educate him personally, because we're obviously an insanely good educator. There we are. Right, let's see if we can pick now. Tame a dragon. Nope. Round prosper, 5 children, fallen in love. I guess we could do that just... That will in turn increase, bear in mind if you're in love with your wife, as I've talked about this before, there is that invisible modifier that gives a 1.5 times fertility boost. So, a bonus 50% basically to having kids. So, that would be helpful. Is this how you present yourself to your king from the other side of those bars? We're glad you came for your visit. And he dislikes me. You know what? I'm gonna fucking execute you. He's not actually in my prison, so unfortunately I can't do much there. How are we doing with the plot then? Still 106%, but he is in hiding. Oh, that's a shame. And we haven't actually once... tried to... Let's make a court jester, and then revoke court jester, and then give a court jester... As I recall, you can do this in the Game of Thrones one, can't you? Just repeatedly piss them off, or not. Award on court jester, but then if we revoke it... 5 points from a losing title, 20 from... So that should be another net minus... That should be just minus 15 overall, but it doesn't actually work. Damn it, that's a shame. Order Lord Casper to stand down. Or Lord Paramount Mathos is annoyed at me. I'll tell him to stand down. There we are. Yeah, I mean, what I was going to do... Can I just send her an insult? There is a send insult button. Why the hell am I trying to... Why the hell am I trying to do anything else then? Just keep sending her insults. There we are, -5. Okay, can I now plot to incite revolt? Fuck the Veil. I mean, that's clearly not going to work while he's in hiding anyway. We might as well focus on internal affairs to start off with. This is where we get to deal with the Baratheon, and we get to give the Westerlands out to another Martin Dynasty member. Right, there we are, 106%. That's with our Spy Master there. We could potentially try and find a better Spy Master, because our current one only has... we're looking at 18 in regards to their Spy Mastery. What do we go for? Ruler? No. Diplorange? Yes. Let's see if we can invite someone to court, or send him a bribe or something. Oh, he'll do. Orba, Spy Master of Grey Glen, 23 intrigue, and more importantly, he's capable of holding the position. Sure, invite him to war. And he's a knight. Okay, that's all round pretty nice. Was his last name in House Star Lower... What? I've never seen that before. Oh, it's a bastard house, right. He was raised to nobility. Oh, because he's a knight, I think? I have no idea. I've genuinely never seen that before. All right, well, let's stick him on the council then. She wants the Kingdom of the Westerlands. Or we piss everybody off, but she's the Baratheon. Denied. Get out of here. I don't care if we piss everybody off. I'll fight every rebellion in the realm if it means not giving any more power to these fucking Baratheons. Master of Whispers, you're fired. Don't care what you think either. And then get to work. Okay, I'm going to have to go and dish out a load of gold now to vassals who I potentially have pissed off. I actually haven't pissed off any. Look, this is what I'm talking about. Troublemakers. As much as I wanted to kill a dragon before the end of today, apparently it goes on cooldown. It says, has not previously run away from a dragon. I'd like to point out we've never once run away from a dragon. But if the game is scared of King Paolini, I don't blame it. 35 martial, 105 personal combat. I'm going to turn this man into the dragon-slaying god of our dreams. Tomorrow. Thank you all for watching. Tomorrow we will actually try and kill a dragon. Today's been a lot of good setup, making sure vassals love us. We took that Dawn as well, not to be overlooked there. So that's one of the 7 kingdoms back under the Iron Throne. Still got to put a Martin on every throne. I might add an endgame decision or goal or something like that. So if anyone has any ideas for that, please let me know. But it'll allow us to more accurately sort of keep track of that final goal, make it a bit more official. Thank you to Goatfather, Jackson Widman, Sweetsy, the Potato Eater, Iguana Squad, My Name Isn't Dio, at Moses, Wilson and F, Distorted Triangle, Orcswolf, Skaz, and everyone else at the Insane Tier Lovers on Patreon for keeping the channel possible in the first place, without which we wouldn't even have Dragon Slaying Game of Thrones series, particularly during this lockdown period. And a thank you as well goes to Mason Fireblast, Alex Bogard, Emerald Beam, Cam, Rob Girth, Blood for the Blood God, Kane GB, Udric Haddon, Jackson, Brittany Lee, Grey, Mythomatic, Deadly Kitten Hunt, Sirthor the Swede, Smirtworm, Derek F, Night Rouge, and everyone else at Patreon as well. Thank you guys for your support over there, and thank you for keeping the channel going. See you all tomorrow for video games.